Trying to converse with one of your heroes. Okay. Scrivener. You find Hakan in a mead house surrounded by other Varls. Strand is no stranger to Varl, but rarely sees this many. Hakan waves you over. Went straight for a flagon? Wagner's the one who agreed to pass up a drink. I wasn't invited to the governor's hall anyway. You already missed the massacre. Every year I make the rounds collecting taxes. Every year it's the human settlements that give me trouble. No surprise. What this time? When I got here, the Great Hall was already full of bodies. We added a few more. Humans. I guess if I only lived as long as a Yox fart, I might be desperate to make something of myself too. It's not too late to start trying, Hakan. Hakan lets slip a low chuckle. Any Varl could recount his deeds, known as he is for cutting a swathe through Dredge at Wagner's side in the Second War and regularly since then. Down here, I'm a glorified bodyguard. You might have a point. Just another reason to get back to Grofheim. Soon enough, I imagine. You drink until the meat house becomes overbearing, then step back into the cool air outside. Ooh, sharing a drink with Hakan, baby. Hakan! That's my boy. Alright, what's this bubble about? Is this the right place? You find the prince at an inn. Guards blanket the building, including a sharp-eyed Varl who must be worried for Luden. A woman in red eventually waves you over and stands nearby, arms crossed. Greetings, Prince Luden. Yes, you're with Wagner? I don't remember you. Oh, okay, this guy, is a one wispy motherfucker. Not exactly. I've known Wagner a long time, but I'll be joining you back at Grofheim with my guards. Luden looks up for the first time. The woman doesn't react. Why? I work for the king, carrying tithes to the capital. We crossed by chance. A tax collector. Fine company. What do you want? Just to introduce myself, I'd hope to learn more about you. I have a habit of recording history. I thought we might talk about your... Just to introduce myself. You collect taxes for the Varl territories? A true pleasure. Yes. And awkwardness hangs in the air like a thick fog. You take the opportunity to depart. Okay, good. Get me the heck out of there. I don't want to talk to Wispy Man. Excuse me. Alright. Ooh, Great Hall. Here we go. At dawn, you're awoken by a delivery of goods. At least you think it's dawn. Damn hard to tell with a sun that never moves. The governor's crest adorns the supply leathers. All there, just as promised, to your mild surprise. You wonder if Erik had anything to do with that. Plus 20 renown, hell yes. Your guards take the treasure wagon down to the gates. Wagner is already here. A while later, Luden and his men appear groggy and disheveled. Mager steps forward, Wagner's quartermaster, if you recall correctly, in charge of his unwieldy entourage of warriors. You know him only in passing. He asks if you're ready to depart. And we have no other option. You follow Mager to join the others. Usually the smaller doors set into the gates would be enough to enter or leave the city, but the town guard has been told to push them open entirely. They mutter things under their breath that are best not heard. Perhaps the governor expected you to draw a crowd, but there's nothing of the sort. Just frustrated, tired people. It summarizes Strand well as a whole, you think. Alrighty. One day done. Run! Oh, this is beautiful. Very text-based. I'm gonna need to like get some water or something at some point. 2 days. Days of supply 66. Okay. The caravan stops for the day. A gift, says Mager, cracking open meat cakes, from our gracious friend the governor of Strand. Hours pass with raucous laughter. Or as the meat is passed throughout the camp. I don't believe I've seen that word before. I'll forget my pronunciation. Drink a little, drink a lot, toast to Wagner. Fuck yes, my boy. You raise your drink, toasting the alliance between Man and Varl. The others join in. Ludin's expression is like a stone wall, but the others laugh at your exaggerations. Eventually you sit down beside Wagner. Chat with Wagner. Thanks for the speech, slurs Wagner. That was it? Nice. Looks like you didn't have to miss out after all. Thanks to Mager, I thought the damned governor would never shut up. Did he give you the history of his entire family? He tried. Then he asked me to clean up his mess. For your benefit, turns out. I'd have given the job to you too. Gods, there's no joy in politics. Speaking of, what happens after this business with Ludin? Hopefully the boy goes back to Arberang on his own, and I can take out some frustrations on Dredge or something. Starting to sound like Hakan. You don't like the life of a diplomat? Haha! Don't you miss the fight, Ubin? You down your meat instead of replying. Wagner slouches and shakes his head. There's no great joy in killing Dredge, but this, pretty sure, is nonsense and some scheme between the two kings to force some kind of lineage. Used to be, warriors would follow you for what you'd done. Isn't that why they follow you now? It is? Or is it because I'm the next in line? These lines are getting muddy, old Varl. They've always been muddy, Wagner. Wagner stares into the campfire, lost in thought. You leave him to it. You eyes groggily the campsite, a casualty of merriment. Mager is already kicking warriors awake when you spot Ludin stalking your direction. He sidesteps sleeping bodies. Better wake up, you nudge Wagner. You're needed. Got a new camp, baby. Ah, it's Ludin, always a pleasure. You look well rested. Wagner releases a caged yawn and receives a hard-eyed stare in turn. How long to Grafheim? Haha, we're only 2 days out of Strand, you know. Come, I'll show you on a map. World map. Drag the map to look around. A portrait icon shows where your caravan is in the world. You can also tap on any location and get some history about it. When you're done with the map, tap X on the bottom of the screen. Holy! Here's Strand. We're here. Wow, and there's Grafheim. Okay, so I guess we're going like that. Wow. It's gonna be a while. Holy crap, this map is huge. This game is sick. We head north, then east past the forts. Grafheim's far from Strand, going to be a long march. We should have drank last night, Ludin. Why not take the ships to Skrymistrad? What's the point of marching? The Silverstone Bay is called that for a reason. It stays covered in ice all year. It would tear up the long-ships. Too bad, though. We could have shown you all the wonders of Skrymirstead. Wow, I struggle too much. A half-sunken city crawling with dredge, prince. Dredge and glaciers. You like glaciers? Ludin exhales through the nose, a poor disguise for his contempt. He turns and bats aside the tent flaps as he goes, barking at his company in the distance. Don't poke the anthill, Wagner. He seems no happier to be here than you. Spend a few more days with the boy, old friend. You'll be looking for a tall cliff to hop off to. Ludin's got a shorter wick than Hakan. Thanks, Wagner. Let's get moving. Another half day to Bederfell, if we're lucky. Half day, not bad. Camp. Camp is where you manage your caravan. During travel, you can enter camp at any time by tapping the camp button on the travel HUD. While at camp or in towns, you can upgrade your allies and equip items in the hero tent. You can pass time by using the rest tent. Resting will improve the caravan's morale. A high morale will reduce casualties in war and affect your willpower in combat. Each passing day will use supplies, so only rest when necessary. The training tent will allow you to safely try out any characters in a mock battle. Tap leave at the bottom of the campsite when you're ready to get back on the road. Alright, so there's leave. Alright, click the hero's tent. Injuries. One or more of your units is injured. Injured units can still fight, but you have a penalty to max strength equal to the number of days wounded. They heal as time passes. Oh, okay, he's just injured. -1 strength in battle. Rest in camp to heal. Click on a unit to view stats, promote ranks, and learn more about them. Click on the ability to learn more about the unit's ability. Tempest. The Warhawk uses his massive weight to sweep. Okay, blah 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 blah. Spearmaster. Impale and knock back 1 space. One kill. Hakan, War Master. +1 break to heavy impact. Okay. Mogger. Normal break attack and +1 return to return the favor. Return the favor. A character who attacks a shield banger loses 1 point of armor for each strike he makes. Oh, cool. And that's it. So, 0 points available. What is this? How do I rank up? What is that gonna do? Oh! Oh. There are no plus or add buttons, buddy. Maybe that's a different tutorial, I guess. Alright, I guess we rest one day. I go back, and he should be good. Yeah, he's good. I don't know how I'm supposed to spend this renown yet. Training, rest, leave, heroes. Ow. Training tent. The training tent allows you to test your party against a team of clansmen of equal power. Training fights never injure your allies or grant renown, but they do let you test strategies in safety. The trainer will give hints about playing effectively and has something to say about each ability. Come here to test out new characters as they join you. Tap in training to stop the battle at any time. Alright. I'm gonna end for now. I don't feel like doing this. It's probably a good idea to just get used to the 3 new guys I have, but I'm gonna hit the road.
Wedderfell. Even the name means bad weather, where frozen wind sweeps in from the bay. They tend livestock, but most are just men driven from Strand with nowhere else to go. Why else would anyone stay? We won't stop long.
Nice. Peasant. By Hadborg. That's a lot of Varro for some missing cattle. What? A couple days back, sent word to Strand about the cattle. Didn't expect an army. He looks pleased with himself until it sinks in that you aren't here on his behalf. Where have your cattle gone? But no, my boys seen men up the hills carrying them away. Don't know many men who can hoist a whole cow by himself. Scalfings out here, maybe. Could they have Varl working for them? Not from what the governor told me. I'm going to take a look around and get camp set up. The peasant spits, his eyes anxiously darting about as the caravan sets up tents. We'll be here no more than a day. There's silver for any food you've got. For hundreds of Varl, are you serious? Whatever you're willing to sell. You thinking of squatting? Not enough room for a couple hunters here. Forget hundreds of... Shut up. Hear that? Where's Luden? It's faint. Sounds like fighting and something else. Akan takes off at a